Namaste. In this video, we are going to see how to pronounce the words connected to Jyothish or astrology. Because I keep watching a lot of Jyothish videos on the YouTube, and when some pronunciations are not given out correctly, I feel kind of why can't they're studying a deep subject, and why can't they do the correct pronunciation also? So that's what triggered me to do this. And also I have a good friend by name Randall who's aspiring to become an Vedic astrologer. And when he wanted to, when he mentioned that he wanted to pronounce the words correctly, I said, oh, that's a good point. Because without a start itself is not a correct thing, means now how can they predict things for the world? So I thought, okay, that's a good idea, Randall. We will go through the words, how to pronounce each and every graha, or even the dasha, bhukti, and all those things. Then it will be easy for anyone to pronounce, and if they have to make an attempt, and if they try, any language is possible for the tongue. The tongue will immediately obey the more we give the practice to the tongue. So I request everybody to listen to the pronunciation correctly and try to pronounce it in the right way so that we get the correct energy. As you know, we know we are all surrounded by these grahAs, the 9 planets, which are emitting lots of energy to us. And we have to make use of that energy in the right way possible. If we pronounce their names itself in wrong way, I don't think they will be very happy, as you all know. So we have to pronounce their names and their bhukti and dasha, everything correctly, so that they will give more energy for all the people of the world to live in harmony and peace. So I'm going to talk to Randall, who is totally camera shy. He didn't want to appear in front of a camera. So you will be hearing his voice only. So I'm going to ask him how the words are pronounced by him, and if there need be, then I will give the corrections. Okay, Randall. I want to know, how will you say the word for the 9 planets?
Graha.
Graha. So you're saying graha. The exact pronunciation will be Nava Graha. Gra is a short letter, Ha is a short letter, but when you say as a plural number, Nava Grahaha, we can say. Nava Grahaha. That's how we have to say graha, graha, graha. 2 hraswa letters or short letters are used to give the word graha. Okay, we'll go in the order of the days. Like we'll go with the Sunday, or who is the devata for Sunday. So how will you say the first graha?
Surya.
Surya. Almost close, but you can still improve. There is a good scope for improving. Surya, Surya, as we say in Sanskritam. Surya means Surya. The word itself has effulgence or radiance or brilliance, because his rays, without his rays, the world cannot function at all. Because, as you know, there is a beautiful slokam in Ramayana, Aditya Hridayam. So that is chanted to invoke sun god who gives energy. And we all know there is a saying, Arogyam Bhaskarat Ichet. If a person loves to have good health, he has to bow down to Surya. That's why the Yoga Sutra also emphasizes on Surya Namaskara. Okay, we will move on to the next day, Monday. It is devoted to moon. So how does the word go, Randall?
Chandra.
That is not correct at all. The letters are Chandraha. Cha is a palatal letter. Chandraha. That's how you have to say. Because if you say Chandra, there is an elongation of the word cha. That is not in Sanskritam. Chandraha. It should be crisp and it should be clear. Chandraha. Chandraha. It's a palatal, so you have to move the palate a little bit back. Chandraha. Next, we will move on to, otherwise you can say Soma. Soma is a good word for moon, so you can say Soma. Somavaram we call Monday in Sanskritam. So Soma will be a good, if you have problems in pronouncing the word Chandra, use the word Soma, which is easy to pronounce. The next day will be Tuesday, and the Devata will be Mars. So how are you going to say the word for Mars in Sanskritam?
There are two words, either Mangal or Kuja.
Both are available, of course. We call him Kuja, 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 Kuja. So both are short letter. Ku is a short letter, Ja is a short letter, and also Mangala. Mangala means auspicious. If you kill that word, you know what energy we are going to get. So we have to be very careful. Mangala, Mangalam, Mangalam. That's why we call him as a Bhumi Sutta, son of earth. So Bhumi Sutta, Bhauma, Bhauma Varam we call in Sanskritam for the Tuesday. So it should be Kuja and Mangala. There is a chance of saying Mangala as classical Sanskritam or Mangalam as Vedic Sanskritam. The La is available only in Vedic mantras like Agni Mile, Purohitam, in that such words only. But in classical, we don't incorporate that. We use that La, like a Lata. So Mangalam. That is also correct. So either you use Mangalam or Mangalam if you articulate with the Vedic pronunciation, perfectly correct, and also Kuja. Please do not give any addition of the matras, because the energy created even by uttering those words will be completely diffused somewhere. So we'll move on to Wednesday, which is devoted to Mercury. And how do you say Mercury in Sanskritam?
Buddha.
It should be Bu. It's a short letter, and it is a third letter, so it's a what we call the Alpa Prana letter, non-aspirate letter, Bhu, and then Dha is always the aspirated Dha. It's what we call the Mahaprana Dha, Dhanam. So Buddha means Budh, to know. That is a root word or verb, Kriya Padam in Sanskritam. Budh, to know. So from that only we say Buddha. So Buddha is always a place for looking for education and all those things. So we have to pronounce him correctly to get the right jnanam. So Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Then the next day of the week will be Thursday, which is devoted to Jupiter. So how are you going to say that word? Those words, because a couple of words are given in astrological charts. So how are you going to pronounce that, Randall?
Either Guru or Braspati.
Okay, I must correct these two words. The word is Gu-Ru. Both are Hraswa short letters. Because the word Gukaraha, what we call. Gukara means ignorance. Okay, see the darkness which is represented by ignorance. The Ru means Runadhi, one who prevents or removes the ignorance is called Guru. Guruhu. Guruhu means the teacher who imparts the knowledge to the disciple so that the darkness or the ignorance will be removed from his mind. So Guruhu. And Brihaspatihi. Brihaspatihi, that's another name given to Jupiter in astrological charts, or even the Navagraha Stotram. He is called as Brihaspati. Brihaspatihi. So Guru, if you take, please do not lengthen the Guru or something and all. We cannot say, because the meaning is what the meaning conveys. One who removes the darkness is completely gone. So Guruhu, that should be the correct pronunciation. Please let us follow that. So the next day will be the Friday, which is devoted to Venus. So what is the word you are using?
Shukra.
Shukraha. Shu, that is again the palatal, Shivasha. So Shukraha, one who has done so many yagas or activated so many yagas for the Asuras. Kra means Kratuhu, as we call Shatak Kratuhu for Indra, one who has done 100 sacrifices. In that way, Shubha Kratuhu becomes Shukraha, one who has done so many write auspicious things for the thing. So Shukraha. Shu, the Shivasha, Shukraha. That's a correct word. Please make an attempt to pronounce it properly, Randall. The next graha or the next day of the week is Saturn, which is devoted to the Saturn planet. So how is Randall going to say that? Let's see.
Shani.
There is no Shani in the astrological chart at all. The correct name given to Saturn is Shanaishcharaha. As we all know, he sits in every zodiac for 2.5 long years. He has to move slowly. Okay, he has to move very slowly because in the Gayatri, Shanishchara Gayatri says Mandaha. Mandaha means one who moves very slowly. Mandaf prachodayat will say that. So Mandaha means very slowly. So Shanaishcharaha, at least like an acronym if you want to use it, Shani, Shanihi, Shanihi. Like that. Sha, again the Shivasha, Sha, the palatal, Sha, Ni. Both are Hraswa, are the short letters. So we cannot say Shani, which is getting the letter Sha there, which is totally wrong. Shanaihi Charati iti. One who moves very slowly. So Shanihi as an acronym if you want to use it. So please do not use any other Sha there. It is a Shiva Sha, Shanihi. Both are short letters. Please use him. You know, he's a taskmaster. So we have to pronounce his name correctly. Otherwise, instead of giving even at the time of leaving your chart, if he wants to give good bounties, he will say, oh, you pronounce my name very badly, so I'm not going to give you any good things. There will be some bad things also. We do not become victims for that. So please pronounce Shanihi, Shanaishcharaha, like that. Give him more respect. Of course, these words are coined by our great sages and rishis who have expounded with their tapas, what we call the penance, the years of penance. So we cannot take it for granted. We have to make an effort to pronounce these words, especially no playing with grahas. Okay, we have to be very crisp and very nice and devotedly. If you pronounce, it will come. Let's move on to the next two important planets, the Rahu and Ketu. I'm going to ask how Randall is going to pronounce that. Then we will see if there is any correction to be done. Randall, for Rahu and Ketu.
Rahu, Ketu.
Rahu. Rahu. That's a correct pronunciation. Okay. Ra, it's a dirgha letter, what we call the long letter. Rahu. Rahu. And then Ketuhu. You have to use the dental ta. It's not a Ketuhu, as I keep hearing in all the astrological videos. Ketuhu. Ketu means a dvaja. It's a flag. Ketuhu means it's a flag, which means if he rises up, the flag rises up means you can understand he's called the Moksha Karakan. So he's Ketu's ascendance or Ketu's dasha. You have to be very, very ready and calm and composed to receive the jnanam, to gear yourself towards the moksha. So, Ketuhu, Rahuhu. Please pronounce all the Navagrahas with great devotion and with great respect to the language in which our sages and seers have created or coined these words for the grahas. And let us invoke them with short Navagraha sloka. Adityaya cha Somaya Mangalaya Budhaya cha Guru Shukra Shanibhyascha Rahave Ketave Namaha.